Hello, hello, hello. I did not make that goal thing up there. I'm trying to take it off. And I don't know why it's up there. It won't go off. I was trying to shut it off. Fan funding. I'm going to the three little clicks. Oh, well, pay no attention. Pay no attention. Hi, I just wanted to say hello and give a little speech. Not a little speech, but um, hi, Ruffles. I just wanted to say a few things. I have a few things, a few announcements to make. Not really. I don't even know what I'm trying to. I do know what I'm trying to say. Now I'm feeling embarrassed because I haven't been going live that much. But I just wanted to say that I'm hoping everyone has a good 2025 coming up, a good new year, the best of the best, that everyone's wishes come true, that I hope we all get to meet again this year. It's been great every year. Every year it gets better and better. Gets better and better and better. And I'm going to try not to be such a stick in the mud. I just want to say 2024 has been the year of death. Okay, I'm not trying to be morbid, but in our family, it has been. Not just because of the death of my daughter. Oh, cool, Ruff. And I'm really hoping I can. But you know who, Dave? He thinks it's great, but he doesn't think I need to be going every year. It's like, oh, you don't, you know how men are. Thinks it's crazy that I need to be going every year. Anyhow, okay, back to my subject. And, of course, that would be the biggest thing for me is my adult daughter. And that's still just numbness to me, okay? But I wanted to explain why, because the year of death, because it started in January with the death of my cousin, who has always been my best friend. She's 7 months older than I am. Well, not her death, but her husband's death, who we have known since, goodness, we were 16 years old when we met him. And he was a Marine, just a couple years older than us. And he died in a car accident in January. It's coming up on a year. I think it was January 12th. Slid on some ice on the way home from work in the morning. Okay, he was the first one. And then, of course, my daughter in February. And then in March, my mother-in-law, she died, Dave's mother, of a stroke at home. Well, she died in the hospital, but she just never regained consciousness. Okay? And then we go, that was, okay. So we got January, we've got February, we've got March. Okay, now we go back to February. These are friends now, okay? February also, a friend of mine called and she wanted me to know that she and another mutual friend would not be at Nikki's funeral because the other mutual friend, her friend, the lady's husband, dropped dead of a heart attack that previous Sunday. So they were not coming. Okay. And I knew him, not close with him or anything, but saw him pretty much. We all worked together and whatever, so he had died, I think, like the day before Nikki or something like that. Okay. And then in March, we go to Sally, who's our friend from our cottage. She died of lung cancer. She had just been diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer the previous fall. And then we go to summertime, the end of summer. Jack, his friend, hey, Rosalita Marie, just going to why 2024 was the year of death. Morbid topic, but hey, it is what it is. Hey, Bucky. But we're moving on, 2025, knock on wood. We're moving forward, not moving on, moving forward. I always get confused with that. Okay. Close to the end of summer. End of summer, beginning of fall. Dave's friend, who he worked with at the mill for goodness, 44 years, his wife, Kathy, passed away from throat cancer. And she was so much fun. They had a cottage down by us for a few years. She had a great sense of humor, really liked her. And she was, when we lost our granddaughter, she came down there and she was, just really kept me laughing a lot that summer. Okay, and then, of course, we couldn't end the rest of this 2024 without another death. My cousin Jeff, who introduced Dave and I, our blind date, he died the night after Christmas from cancer. He didn't want anyone to know he had cancer. Of course, we knew, because you can't keep anything secret in our family. He found out in August. And see, he is my cousin Susie, who I told you she's my best friend since we were born. She's 7 months older than I am. And I am, May, June, July. I am 7 months older than Jeff. And if I'm not mistaken, he may have died on his birthday. Now, I'm not 100% sure of that. I believe his birthday, because I'm kind of confused on when he died. He died not Christmas night. I'm pretty sure it was the 26th. So, okay, and then his birthday, I believe, is 27th or the 28th. Anyway, he died real close to his birthday. And he wanted no one to know. He had found out that end of August, well, his mom, who is my dad's sister, of course, she told, this Christmas, Bucky, of course, she told my dad, their brother and sister. My Aunt Shirley and my dad are what? My dad just turned, my dad's the oldest. He just turned 89. And I think Aunt Shirley will turn 88 this month in January. Anyway, she told my dad, and she told my dad back in August that Jeff had just found out and that he only had 6 weeks to live, but that he wanted no one to know. Well, of course, you know how it goes in families. My dad called me right away and told me not to tell anyone. And I did not tell anyone. Well, I told Dave. And I think I did tell Carolyn and a few people in Zoom, but you guys don't know, it's not like you guys would know him and we're going to tell people. That's just how it is, And then, yeah, that was Cousin Jeff. He was the last one. Thank goodness, because 2024 is over. Nobody else can die, in 2024 that we know. But, and I hope none of this is true. I hope it's all a misunderstanding or something, but I can't find out because I don't want to get my niece Tiffany in trouble. Our family is so weird, you guys. It's always keep a secret, keep a secret. My sister Becky, who lives in Ohio, she's the one that's closest in age to me. We're 20 months apart. I was born in 55. She was born in 57. She will be, I'll be 70 this year in May. She'll be 68 this month. Anyway, Tip said that, hey, Serenity. Really? I've noticed a lot of people die so close to their birthday. Okay, Becky has already had cancer twice, okay? She's had the type that my mother passed away from in 2018. It's the Hodgkin's lymphoma, and they don't get chemo for that. They get the, what do they call it, infusions of some type, okay? Well, when Becky had it, she is very religious and very different, okay? Becky's very, very different. It's about the only way I can describe it. And she was born hard of hearing, so she never hears anything right. And when she had cancer twice, she wouldn't tell anybody. She said God told her if she didn't tell anybody, he would heal her. So she didn't tell anybody until she had been healed both times. And she gave all the glory to God. She praised him. She called me both times, and was so happy. Well, a couple of weeks ago, Tiffany, her daughter, talked to her, and she said she had just gotten out of the hospital with kidney failure and that the doctors told her she had cancer. So I don't know what we got going on there. I don't want to call her and we'll text her or whatever because I don't know. So if you're still in Kansas, you lucky thing. So anyway, that was it right there. And and I just wanted to say that with my daughter, of course, that's the hardest one. And I was doing super super good, I thought, on Christmas until we got down to my dad's. That's where my parents' house. That's where we were having Christmas Eve. And when we got there, and I had Lexi with me in the car, and I had Apple, and they both got out. They were carrying the food that I had made, took it in, and Nikki lived at my dad's, but in the apartment part of his house that's built on in the garage. Well, not in the garage, but the house, the garage, and then the apartment. And I saw that dark apartment, and that just ripped me apart. I felt like I was being, torn apart. And it just all was crazy. And that just totally ruined it the whole night. And just took me down really bad. But since I had that Christmas Eve night, you know, but now I'm back to where I'm okay again. It's just up and down. So I'm hoping I don't want to be a stick in the mud so much, trying to be a better person and everything. Um, trying to move forward, not trying to move forward. I'm always afraid of. Yes, you want to move forward. You don't move on. You move forward. I can never stick with that. I can never remember what you're supposed to say. Move forward. And I've seen where some people, hey, Slam RN, I've seen where some people seem to think Carolyn has not cared about me with my grief and all that kind of stuff. Oh, thank you, Rob. No, it's okay, Rob. I mean, we all have our grief, our pain. I just want people to understand, how it feels. And but I've seen where some people on these channels seem to say that Carolyn doesn't help me with my grief or care. That's not true one bit. She has helped me a lot. She really has. And she does understand. And when my daughter first passed, several of the Ramblers, quite a few, pitched in, sent me money, wrote me nice emails, paid for my trip to go to, Edisto and everything, because I didn't want to go. I had no intentions on it. And they wanted me to go. No, people don't. They don't know what goes on behind the scenes. They just want to make it seem, like she's all cold and uncaring and whatever, calculating and manipulative and all that. Oh, yeah, Slam. Yeah, she passed away in February from her seizure. She had a seizure disorder. She's 43. And so, yeah. But trying to be a better person. Thought I'd become a beauty guru. How about that? Like show women when I become 70. Hey, Tina Medley. I'm looking at these older women's channels. Right, Bucky, yeah. Yeah, Bucky's lost a child, yeah. Yeah, I'm talking to a counselor too about it and everything. And slam. And Ruffles, I just can't believe you're going to be 69. Both in May. You look so much younger, I think, than I do. 8 years, huh? Still feels like a few weeks. Okay, yeah, see? Right, Bucky. And see, I can't believe it's going to be a year next month with Nikki. I just, I can't believe it. It just seems like I don't know, a month ago at most. Hey, Big Mama. I lost it. What? I didn't know that, Big Mama. I'm so sorry. Oh, honey, I'm sorry. Wow. Why does this have to happen? Why? That, oh, wow. Your little grandson born that same day. Oh, he's such a doll, Bucky. All that hair and I love it right now when I'm feeling so normal and good, you know? Doesn't that feel great though, Big Mama and Bucky? Feel so strong right now. It's like, yeah, like nothing's happened. You just want it to stay this way. How old was your child, Big Mama? If you don't mind asking, and is boy or a girl, or if you don't feel comfortable saying, you don't have to. Yeah, none of us knew that, Big Mama. Hi, Debbie. Oh my goodness, Big Mama. Oh, my heart really breaks for you. See, there. I thought there was something else that I wanted to say. Let's see. I think that was about it. But I did see there was some makeup. I was watching this older lady. She's 81 years old. And it's a foundation. It's called ELF, ELELF. And I'm going to find it till I am with the Lord. Yes, yes. Big Mommy, yes. Okay, Debbie. Big Mama, have you reached out to Compassionate Friends at all or got on their mailing list? They may have a meeting near you. It usually meets at different churches and stuff. That's heartbreaking.
Calendar expired.
I know I'm going to change
I
it.
guess you got a new one. You got a small one. That's awful big.
I'm on here live.
What?
I'm on here live right now.
Oh, where are you gonna put that?
I'm going to put it there. It'll work.
Over here.
We'll be praying for you, Big Mama. I didn't know that. None of us knew that. We're all going to pray for each other and take it one day at a time. Big Mama, take it 1 minute at a time. Oh, Dave, he's so deaf. Dave, wait, Ruff, no, you didn't meet her on vacation.
No idea.
She said thank you so much for the loofahs. She really loves them.
Yeah.
Yeah, she really does.
That's all itself too, or
Yeah.
Yeah.
I sent her a couple of them.
yeah. I just like growing. I plan on growing more next year, so.
Yeah, he's going to be growing more. Yep, loofah sponges. Yep.
More next year, hopefully.
Well, it'd be this year, the end of the year.
Well, that'll be a
Yeah.
long time. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll get it grown. But,
Yeah.
I plan on growing more next year. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Oof. You mean loofahs. Wait, let me get that paper. Hold on. Big Mama, real quick. Big Mama, I've been getting these off and on, and then, I'll stop getting them because sometimes I just don't want to get them. But we have went to different meetings over the years since Jared passed away back in 2003. And then we would stop. Now, this is from May of 2024. I know I had one, I don't know where I put it. It was just from December. I remember looking at it. This one I had never opened. But this is the Compassionate Friends. Have you heard of it, Bucky? It's supporting family after a child dies. It's a newsletter. And I'll read you their credo, okay, Big Mama? Because you can look them up online, and they probably, I don't know where you're located, but they may have some near you, or you can meet online because they have groups online. It's their credo is, we need not walk alone. We are the compassionate friends. We reach out to each other with love, with understanding, and with hope. Our children have died at all ages and from many different causes, but our love for our children unites us. Your pain becomes my pain, just as your hope becomes my hope. We come together for all walks of life, from many different circumstances. We are a unique family because we represent many races and creeds. We are young and we are old. How come you guys are looking at me when I said we are old? Some of us are far along in our grief, but others still feel a grief so fresh and so intensely painful that we feel helpless and see no hope. Some of us have found our faith to be a source of strength. Some of us are struggling to find answers. Some of us are angry, filled with guilt, or in deep depression. Others radiate an inner peace. But whatever pain we bring to this gathering of the compassionate friends, it is pain we will share, just as we share with each other our love for our children. We are all seeking and struggling to build a free future for ourselves, but we are committed to building that future together as we reach out to each other in love and share the pain as well as the joy, share the anger as well as the peace, share the faith as well as the doubts, and help each other to grieve as well as to grow. Oh, Bucky, you do belong to it. Okay, good. And then, each month from whatever chapter, this is the Lake and Porter County chapters, for my area, they have all the different names and their ages and when they died. They cannot put their actual birth date. They've had to change that since Jared passed back in 2003, like a year or two after that, because people were stealing that and making new IDs. Isn't that something? They have different walks. This was a walk that they did back in June, a walk to remember. And then parents will send in pictures, put in poems. Every December, they have a candle lighting ceremony where everyone will light a candle in memory of their child, on the same day. And I've done that before. So, yeah, the Compassionate Friends. Look it up in your area. You may find somebody there that you can connect to. Even though you already have people, that make you feel great or whatever, or, that are comforting, not make you feel great, but you know what I mean. Okay. And then you can get this newsletter every week or every month as well, if you would like. But then some years I'll stop it, I'll think, no, I don't want this anymore. And I haven't written in about Nikki. They do have Jared's name and picture. They do have my granddaughter's name and her date of passing. And so they're both in there. But I've never went and said anything about Nikki or anything like that. Yeah, that's right, Bucky. 7:00 the same day. Sometimes I just won't do it. I just get angry and, But I just wanted to tell you, let you guys know that I don't even know what I just wanted to, I don't know, just wanted to say whatever. I just wanted to say something. And also, like I said, I wanted to explain also that my friend is, Carolyn, she is there for me. When I let her, sometimes, I do isolate myself. I am that kind of person. I do isolate myself. So I'm trying to move forward, get myself out there, yada, yada, yada. Get a smile. All that good stuff. Like to use humor, all that, It's people who have gone through the same thing and want to hear your story, whereas people around you after a while, so wanting to hear about your grief, they stop wanting. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, Serenity. Thank you. Okay. I'm going to hang it up here. And I hope you all have a wonderful 2025. Okay? And see y'all later. Bye, guys. Thank you.